Buenos dias.
Hola.
We are taking the bus to Agulo. It's a nice village in the northern part of La Gomera. Unfortunately, we couldn't get a rental car. It's all fully booked. But I think we are fine with the bus ride. Tomorrow the tourist information office is open and maybe we get a tour which might be organized from here. We couldn't find anything on the internet.
Does it feel like I belong? Trying to keep it alive on this hungry side.
We're now in El Mio Casa de Luis in Algur. Yeah, we are having a little drink and then we want to climb up to the Mirador
De Abrante.
de Abrante. The path to Mirador de Abrante is starting here. Only 1.6 kilometers, but up 400 meters. The first 15 meters up are done. Almost there. Never stop. Just walk. Wow. We've made it. We're at the Mirador. It took us a little bit more than 1 hour. I think it's good performance. Today we took the bus to the National Park Garayonai. It is very high here, we are in the clouds and would like to walk to the Mirador, but don't think we will see much. Probably just the clouds and the fog.
It's quite cold here.
Yeah, it's a little bit chilly. Anyway.
Stimmt, ich muss hier lang.
That's our destination, the highest point of the island. So it goes down first and then up again, so that's not very nice. Almost there. Alto de Garayonai at 1487 meters. So that is the view today. Yeah, unfortunately we are in the clouds. Don't see much. I think we have a visibility of 50 yards. We are now back here at the bus station. Yeah, weather is not playing along as we can see. So we're taking the bus back to San Sebastian and it will be definitely more sunny down there. Beautiful day here in San Sebastian. Here in the background is Tenerife with the mountain Teide. San Sebastian has about 7,000 inhabitants and about 22,000 people are living on the island. It's the second smallest island here of the Canary Islands. Yeah, we have a look around. The marina is very close to the city center of San Sebastian. Has about 335 berths and we like it very much. The beach promenade. When Christopher Columbus sailed towards America, he made a stop here on La Gomera and took water and food prior to his crossing. A little park here with the tower Torre del Conde. Nice square with some restaurants which are inviting to stay there. Shopping and restaurants. Adios San Sebastian, Marina La Gomera. There's not much wind at the moment, so we are on the engine. Our destination is the Anke spot near Fuertas, so looking forward to that. Anke is doing some cleaning and removing all the rust from the stainless steel construction. Playa Santiago. Fuertas is starboard ahead. With the black clouds, that's La Palma. I think that is coming out of the volcano. I dropped the anchor at about 11 meters depth, put almost 30 meter chain out, which is enough because we have that heavy 10 mil chain. Beautiful anchor spot here, so we will enjoy that for a few days. We are enjoying the time here at the Playa de Argaga. I think we are now here 5 days. Very nice. So there was a rockfall last year in November here at the cliff, and a lot of rocks obviously fell down and blocked the road, which was the access here to this little holiday resort behind us. Fortunately, nobody was injured. Obviously, all the cars near the resort couldn't drive out. They are stuck in there now for almost a year. There's a little excavator working there, and they try to open up the access again. I think pedestrians can walk over it already, but I think it's not ready yet for the cars. All the holiday guests who are still spending time over there in that resort are coming via the waterway, and also obviously the food and the water. The weather is playing along as well, so it's very warm, 25 degrees. And the water temperature is also still alright, so we keep enjoying the time here. Adios Fuertas! Here's the Wanderling, and we would like to say goodbye as well.
Reise euch.
So, ciao, adios! Ciao!
Schönen Abend.
Ja, euch auf jeden Fall auch.
Bis bald.
Ciao!
Ciao.
Great time here. We are now cruising to San Sebastian here on La Gomera, because Anke is leaving tomorrow, taking the ferry over to Tenerife and then catching a flight to Germany. We have been asked to be on standby here at the entrance of the marina, and we cannot enter yet. Not sure what's going on there, what's the issue. Maybe there's someone who has to leave the marina. Probably the berth is still busy, I don't know. We'll see. We've made it. We're now in the Marina La Gomera in San Sebastian. I got the berth for 1 week, but with the option to extend it for a second week. Yeah, unfortunately you are leaving tomorrow.
Yeah, I have to leave after 3 weeks here. It was fantastic. We saw so many places, nice villages, met nice people here in Tenerife or in La Gomera. And I'm very sad to take the ferry tomorrow at 7 a.m. Go back to Tenerife and go back to the cold Germany.
Yeah, that's what it is. So I stay here for another 3 weeks until my flight goes to Germany. So, and you see if I cannot stay here for 2 weeks, and probably I do another Anke stop or something like that. But all good, all good.
Yeah, but now we'll...
But now the last mooring beer for Anke.
Yeah,
Cheers.
last.
Cheers.
Cheers. Now it's time to say goodbye. I'm here on the ferry waiting for the entrance. Yeah, it's quite sad, but
Yeah, it was a nice time.
yeah, in 3 weeks you will see us again.
I've left Marina La Gomera in San Sebastian after 2 weeks. I had a very good time there. Could do a lot of work, so cutting the videos, but also could finish my book, which is very good. But also had a nice time with one old friend and some new friends. In Santa Cruz in Tenerife, I have a berth reservation in 4 days, so I need to cover the next 4 days somewhere, so I'm intending to do an anchor stop. Eventually I cruise through to Fuerteventura, Morro Jable. That would be 150 nautical miles plus a few, I guess. At the moment no wind, 1 to 2 before. Very strange feeling here between the islands in the so-called acceleration zone. If I really cruise through to Fuerteventura, that would mean I have to cruise 1 night through. That would be south of Gran Canaria. Yeah, let's see. At the moment, yeah, the weather is good, but I would like to have more wind. It has been a very nice day at sea. To make it perfect, I would have needed sailing wind, so I was on the engine. I have the mainsail out now. It's helping a little bit. Yeah, sunset is close. I'm looking forward to go to bed now. Yeah, obviously interval sleeping, 30 minutes. It's not much around here. Yeah, probably go for 45 minutes. It's a very nice morning. Jambo is under sails, but the engine is running as well. Because with 2 before we are not making reasonably good speed, and the angle is also not very good. But with the engine it works. The night has been very good, not much traffic, very calm, good visibility because it was full moon. Fuerteventura ahead. I have about 9 nautical miles left to Morro Jable, so almost 2 hours. I guess we are not that fast because we have currents against us. So light easterly wind, so it's quite warm, very nice. The anchor is dropped, looks good, ready there. Now I'm getting the dinghy ready, and afterwards I will have the well-deserved anchor beer. The dinghy is in the water, and the outboarder I'm going to let down with this little crane here. So it's hanging here, and I let it down out of the dinghy. The dinghy is ready. Oh, I need the sunglasses. Because it's also reflecting at sea. And quite strong the sun for the middle of November here, so nice and warm, very good. It took me about 20 minutes to get it ready in the water. And also the outboarder is running, which is always very good. So with a little crane it's fairly easy to get it done and get the outboarder down, and the other way around as well to lift it up. And that takes me as well usually 20 minutes to get it all back on board and get the dinghy at the middle of the ship. At the end of the day it was 157 nautical miles from San Sebastian to here. Almost, not almost, completely under engine. But from time to time I could set the sails and get a little bit more push from the sails as well. I dropped the anchor at 6 meters or 630, 640. At the end it was a little bit more. And I put our almost 30 meters chain out, which is more than sufficient, because I have that heavy 10mm chain. Usually an 8mm chain would be sufficient for this size of the boat, but it's much heavier and much more safe. So if I'm putting out 30 meters of the 10mm chain, that is from a weight standpoint about 50 meters of the 8mm chain. So I'm well on the safe side here. That should work. I'm going to stay a couple of nights here and then cruising on to Santa Cruz. We have a berth in a few days. But the well-deserved anchor beer. After the nice cruise, really enjoyed that, and also after the successful maneuver, I think I'm in very good distance, very fair distance to all of the others. So we'll have a beer and then have a little nap, and then I drive over and get some dinner somewhere. Yeah, but first of all, cheers. It could be tricky with the dinghy. There are some breaking waves. I'm now here in one of the nice beach restaurants. It was a little bit tricky because of the waves there, but I made it, and the well-deserved landing beer. Adios, Morro Jable. Very nice. I'm on my way to Tenerife. Eventually it will be Porto del Sol because there's a fuel ponton and I would like to fill up the diesel. Yeah, no wind today. One before, also the sailing board at starboard tries to sail, but I think they're not making much speed. Yeah, a little bit cloudy, but all fine. Sul ahead. That's our destination at the moment because there's a fuel ponton. It was a short fuel stop. All is full. Yeah, about 250 or 255 liters, including the inboard tank. I'm here in Santa Cruz, so I could change berths because I was at a mooring line at another ponton, and this one is much better because it is going up and down completely and don't have a fixed mooring line, so that's much better here. I'm flying home tomorrow for a few weeks over Christmas and will be back after Christmas, so I have a lot of preparations to do. So I've done the conservation of the water maker. That's done. Then obviously tidying it up and getting everything clean, but also all the food which is not in cans or bottles or glasses is in plastic boxes to protect that any insects are getting in. And I also will put out some traps for cucarachas. So I don't have them, but it's just prophylactically to prevent that I get them over the next few weeks. I have a dinner invitation for tonight on a catamaran. They are starting their crossing tomorrow morning. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, now I'm getting ready and also looking forward to my crossing in January. So when I will be back after Christmas, I will do a few preparations to get ready for my crossing, and then early in January I do that. Eventually, or most likely, I think it will be Barbados at the other side of the Atlantic, and I'm looking forward to that as well. Yeah, let's see, but now I'm flying home.